It's my great honor to really welcome all of you. You're a truly impressive audience here. There are actually, we have executives from over 20 countries right here in this room. I think it's a great opportunity for all of us to learn from each other. I encourage all of you to ask questions, not only from speakers and panelists, but also from your colleagues, the people sitting around you. This morning, I want to share, I would say, my preferred technologies, or I should say, ARC preferred technologies with you. First of all, I think you saw the little video clip, and most of you already know many of these processes and products. And we are seeing whole industries getting transformed around us. And I don't want to go over all of those products, but I want to mention the last one to you. Some of you may not be familiar with that one. I learned about this a couple of weeks ago. This product, Nest Learning Thermostat, was launched at Consumer Electronics Show 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas. This is a new company, venture-funded company, and they have embedded some algorithms in thermostats. And they say, in fact, they can learn what temperatures we want at our homes. And they can, in the process, save us money. They have also connected this thermostat to the internet so that we can go to their website and run all kinds of reports. So when I read about this product, I couldn't help thinking that why can't we make more of our sensors and field devices and systems self-learning? Because that kind of technology exists today. I'll talk more about that later. Let's quickly look at some of the key assets, key levers that you have to improve the plant performance. You have your people, your most valuable asset. You have systems, and you have information, and you have your plant equipment, machinery. And to make it a little more interesting, I called it things. I'll say a little more about that later on. Now, our top four technologies are, I'll say, social, cloud, analytics, and mobile internet. Those four technologies. These technologies have nothing to do with controls. You have fine control systems, you let them run. But opportunity for us to improve performance lies at the supervisory level, at the higher level, or people performance improvements. These technologies are also not new. In fact, many of you are using them already in your plants. The difference today is that these technologies now have matured. They are no longer consumer technologies. They have matured to a point that you can start deploying them across your enterprise. So I think we have a great opportunity to start deploying some of these technologies in our plants and enterprises to improve performance. The first technology is social technologies. There is so much, a whole revolution going on in the area of social technologies right now. We have literally hundreds of companies developing solutions in this area, because I think the biggest opportunity lies in improving people performance. Social technologies is all about improving people, our performance. I was just thinking the other day, we have automated a lot of the machinery and equipment quite a bit. But I think there is a tremendous opportunity to improve our own performance. I mean, you're already seeing this with the mobile devices. It used to be you send an email to somebody, you had to wait, for a day or two until the person sees the email. Now when you send an email, you're likely to get a response from the person within minutes, because it doesn't matter where that person is, they can actually respond, because it is so easy to to communicate. So social technology is all about improving how we communicate. And I think there is a great opportunity to improve our own performance. And obviously, all of you have heard that Facebook just filed their IPO last week. And obviously, how much Facebook is worth is anybody's guess, but they're worth a lot. So there is an awful lot going on in this space, and I think we have an opportunity to start deploying some of these solutions. In our view, deploying an enterprise collaboration platform for every company is very, very important. Now, cloud, those of you who are not quite sure what the cloud is, it's a simple data center. In fact, you can call your control rooms private cloud. That's your private cloud. Yes, you can move controls to the cloud. But in our view, you can move just about everything else to the cloud from that control room. The biggest opportunity, I think, lies for you, for example, if you start moving your historical data to the cloud. Not from one plant, but from all plants around the world to your own company private cloud, your own company data center. Now you have all of that data together. Your experts could be still at your plants. They don't have to move. You just move your data. They can still have access to all that data. Just by doing that one thing, just think how much actually, how simple you can simplify your management of all of this data, all of these plants, much, much easier. That one thing could save you perhaps a lot of money. And there are many, many other opportunities. Your asset management solutions, your production MES solutions, advanced applications. Anything that's not mission critical, anything that's not doing control, could be moved to the cloud and can save you millions of dollars. My favorite, advanced analytics. Again, analytics is not a new technology. Your sales groups, marketing groups are already using analytics. The difference is analytics is not taking hours and days to run anymore. They are much easier to use. They can now run in seconds and minutes. And what they can do is unbelievable. You have to really see. At ARC, we started working with analytics last year. I did not realize the potential of analytics until we started using them. So we have actually simple analytics solution at our booth. If any of you who haven't seen the power of analytics, I would encourage you to stop by and take a look. And it offers up a great opportunity. For example, most of you have all of these custom solutions. I remember custom reports, for example. Every time you want to look at the data in a little different way, you had to ask somebody, could you prepare this report for me? Analytics can replace many of your custom solutions. Era of mobile internet. Right now, what's driving social technologies is really the mobile devices. But the challenge, I think most companies are right now struggling with managing all of their mobile devices. And it's also not just the people communicating with each other, it's the devices. Already we have more devices connected to the internet than people on this planet. Most of the trucks on the roads and trains and many cars now are connected to the internet. And soon we will probably have our refrigerators and washing machines and that thermostat connected to the internet. We are just starting. And this is where, by the way, obviously in Europe, European Commission, they have even come up with this term, Internet of Things. I mean, they are saying that machines and the things, they can have intelligence, like we are talking about self-learning thermostat. All of these devices have the potential to truly actually help us, monitor stuff better, even help us run the plants better. And I'm actually glad some companies are starting to embed intelligence into their devices. And just like actually you can have your own pages, you can have, all these devices can have their own website, own web page. I have been saying, in fact, for several years, whenever you buy that pressure transmitter or that thermostat, when you buy from a supplier, make sure you have all the information in digital format so that you can actually put that information in your private cloud somewhere that's accessible to anybody at your company at any time, at any place. Now, as the mobile devices are proliferating, and most companies are struggling to manage them because some of you have BlackBerries and others have iPhones and Androids and all different form factors and so forth. It's not easy to manage all those devices. And so we highly recommend that every company, in fact, invest in a sound mobile application management platform. You need truly some very good capability so that as you are developing lots of these dashboards, as you start running these analytics, you need a very good platform to start feeding all the information to your executives around the world. Now, obviously, we talked about new technologies. Where you deploy them, they can simplify your business processes tremendously. Not only simplify, in fact, most of the applications today come up with embedded, powerful workflow engines. You can start automating a lot of your processes. You can simplify many of your processes and automate them wherever you can. Now, each of these technologies is powerful on its own. But right now, in fact, there is a big convergence taking place. For example, you move your historical data or your production applications to the cloud. Now, you have all of your data together from all the plants around the world. Now, on top of that, you put analytics solutions so that your experts can start analyzing all of this data. Now, on top of that, then you put mobility platform so that you can start feeding all these dashboards, all of this information back to your plants and back to your executives. And in addition to that, you deploy a good social technology collaborative platform so that all of your employees can start communicating with each other. You do these things, I tell you, you are going to have a powerful organization. You can improve the performance of your people. You can actually, all of your plants to another level. And that's the kind of performance that there is a potential for that type of performance out there. Just a little bit, actually, how the new technologies are transforming ARC business. We certainly are a technology company, and we try to stay on top. And in addition to that, whatever we talk, we always like to try it ourselves as well, wherever we can. We deployed a collaboration platform. We deployed SharePoint. It's been probably 6-7 years ago. Most of you know probably our website is based on SharePoint. and it has some decent collaboration type of capabilities. We virtualized our servers. We moved our servers to the cloud. You know, the best thing I did was I don't have to worry about the data center now. You know, if something goes down, it's somebody else's problem. And we started actually working with the analytics solutions last year, and we are actually launching our first product here at this forum. It's perhaps the most powerful product we have ever had. And we deployed a mobile platform also on top of our website, which in fact, you can see the forum program on your mobile devices. Now, last but not least, I want to tell you a little bit more about the sessions we have. You know, obviously, we have sessions about the 4 technologies I talked about, you know, analytics, but also many other technologies. We have a whole several sessions on asset information management, asset performance management, you know, cloud computing, and collaboration, social media. And also another technology, in fact, is probably very important. You know, we have Boeing speaker after me, Diane, coming. You know, they've been using virtual, you know, production for their planes. So some of the automotive companies, virtual production is becoming actually very, very important technology. Obviously, mobility, you know, operational excellence. Even we have some sessions for the power sector. Cybersecurity. Many of you attended cybersecurity workshop yesterday, and we have actually another session during the program. And we also have supply chain integrity. Those of you who are interested in that, and obviously, you know, operational excellence. So we have a great program for you, and we really, the most important thing, again, as I mentioned, you want to ask questions from your colleagues as much as you can, and with that, I would say enjoy the forum. Thank you very much.